What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. We got some breaking news in the boxing world. You know, Anthony Joshua and his team, Eddie Hearn, finally grew some cojones, however they say it in Mexico, if that's even Spanish. But they finally sent Deontay Wilder the contract we have all been waiting for. Anthony Joshua. They sent what I'm going to do is go ahead and read an article from Sky Sports. I might just link this article in the description section as well, but I would like to read it. And while reading it, I'll, give my little opinion and take on the fight, if the fight does happen, and what I think about the article. So the article reads, Anthony Joshua putting everything at stake in Deontay Wilder fight, says Eddie Hearn. It says Anthony Joshua is waiting for Deontay Wilder to respond to a contract offer. Anthony Joshua's fight with Deontay Wilder is everything. He will not shorten his preparation due to drawn-out talks, says promoter Eddie Hearn. The Matchroom Boxing boss has sent a contract to Deontay Wilder's team with the terms for a huge unification fight against Anthony Joshua, but plans to stage the bout at Wembley Stadium. I said stage for a reason. Hopefully Deontay Wilder doesn't get paid off to take a dive against Anthony Joshua. That's the reason why I said stage. Because we all know Deontay Wilder is going to knock Anthony Joshua clean out. We know this. You guys from the UK know this. But it says to stage the bout at Wembley in September appear unlikely with a deal yet to be agreed. The Matchroom Boxing boss has sent a contract to Deontay Wilder's team with terms for a huge unification fight against Anthony Joshua, but plans to stage the bout at Wembley in September appear unlikely with a deal yet to be agreed. An initial date of September 15 has now been taken by Saul Alvarez in the rematch versus Gennady Golovkin. Hearn has warned that AJ will not disrupt his training. Eddie Hearn then went on to say everything that he's built towards his whole professional career, maybe his whole boxing career, is built towards this moment. I mean, this is a guy, Eddie Hearn, that's been saying Anthony Joshua will beat Deontay Wilder easy. I remember one time he said Anthony Joshua would beat Deontay Wilder in 3 rounds. But now we see that he's been lying all this time. He's been prolonging this fight because he knows this is the biggest fight of Anthony Joshua's career. Eddie Hearn says, I'm not letting Joshua fight this fight with an 8-week camp because this is everything. This fight, Hearn told Sky Sports, everything that he's built towards his whole professional career, maybe his whole boxing career, is built towards this moment. We're not just going to go, oh yeah, let's just dive in and do it on a date. That doesn't give us the best prep time. Joshua will put WBA, IBF, and WBO belts on the line against WBC King Wilder. I think more realistically, October, November is a solution, but that does not rule out the place where we wanted to stage it. One more time, stage it, which is Wembley. So lots to try and resolve, but we want the fight. We're prepared to sign for the fight now. They'll see the contract. They won't see anything out of the ordinary. Then we'll go from there. Hearn held discussion with Joshua. His trainer, Rob McCracken, last week admitted that they are eager for confirmation of the Wilder fight or a WBA mandatory title defense against Alexander Povetkin. We all know that's the fight that's going to happen next. You guys are already going to purse bid. Like, what are you talking about, Eddie Hearn? What are you talking about? They want to get moving, said Eddie Hearn. They boxed the 31st of March, so he's had a nice break. He's sort of just starting ticking over now, but they would like to know. They would like a decision. Getting ready to rumble, AJ Boxing. They feel like Povetkin is very, very tough fight. They feel like Wilder is a very, very tough fight, but AJ is up for fighting them. Of course he wants the Wilder fight. He wants to be the undisputed champ, but if it's going to slow track, if people are going to mess around, if it's going to drag on, they will rather jump in and say, okay, let's go, end of September with Povetkin. Then keep the discussion going with Wilder, but sign now. Like I said, if Wilder says we're good to go, that's almost certainly going to be the next fight. That's a lie. Principality Stadium in Carthage, which has staged Joshua's last 2 world title fights. It's only a but negotiation will need to accelerate dramatically for Blockbuster bout to go ahead in 2018. Here we go, and he's talking about sending a contract. Are you guys following along with this? Eddie Hearn is talking about sending a contract, but he's talking about negotiation being messed with. Like, what are you talking about? If you sent the contract, why are you worrying about, like, do you want to send a contract or not? Did you send the contract, or are you just saying that you're going to send the contract? Eddie Hearn just plays with words and people just buy it. Like, these people over in England just buy it, whatever this guy says. He's just playing with their heads, and most of them are just buying it because they're too gullible to think for themselves. So they let Eddie Hearn do the thinking for them and tells them what to believe, and they just run with it because they think he's doing the best for Anthony Joshua, when in reality he's protecting the guy. Joshua added the WBO title with a points win over Joseph Parker in March. The article then went on to say, I don't want to affect the discussion, but we have to move at an extraordinary pace and possibly do it somewhere that isn't ideal or where AJ wanted to. For it to be next, said Hearn. Eddie Hearn then went on to say, but I believe this fight will 100% be signed in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Guys, Eddie Hearn is out here saying that, well, this website, Sky Sports, over there in the UK is over here saying that Eddie Hearn has sent a contract to Deontay Wilder. That's what they're claiming. We need Deontay Wilder to confirm. That Eddie Hearn did indeed send a contract to Deontay Wilder. That's what this article is making their fanboys believe. You could say one thing: we need to hear from the Deontay Wilder's team. Did they receive a contract from Eddie Hearn? Did Eddie Hearn just scribble something up and just send it over there? Because we all know Eddie Hearn wants to continue to milk Joshua, and we all know the Povetkin fight is next. Guys, if you believe anything this promoter, this businessman, this salesman, this freaking drug dealer or lawyer, that's how he carries himself. If you believe anything this idiot says, you're an idiot yourself. Eddie Hearn is a promoter. He's a salesman. He's a marketing genius. He's a damn liar, like a lawyer. Eddie Hearn is not making this fight next. It's all a build-up. Eddie Hearn continues to build this fight. We already know Joshua's next opponent, Alexander Povetkin, guys. Now Eddie Hearn is out here saying he sent the contract to just mess with the fans, just mess with us. We are the paying consumers. Why you continue to mess with us? We don't want this fight to be prolonged. We want to see this fight now. You know, we want to see this fight now. Why do this guy keep playing mind games with us, the fans? Because we, the fans, we allow it to happen. Well, not a guy like me is not trying to allow this fight to be prolonged. It's been prolonged for a long time. I want to see the best versus the best. The people that are prolonging the fights is the Anthony Joshua fanboys making up excuses. They are the guys that are letting guys like Eddie Hearn get away with milking Anthony Joshua. I blame the UK fan and some of the traitor Americans that want to side with Anthony Joshua. I blame you guys for holding this fight up. You fanboys, for you guys to come on here and voice your opinion and say, make the fight. We want to see the fight now. Instead of saying that, you're saying, oh, Joshua smokes Wilder. If you really believe that, then say, let's see the fight then. If Eddie Hearn really believed Joshua wins the fight, this fight would have been signed. Eddie Hearn is just blowing smoke. But once again, Joshua didn't accept the $50 million Deontay Wilder agreed to go to the UK. Eddie Hearn says he sent the contract. We're just waiting on Deontay Wilder to confirm that the contract has been sent and is not BS. So the fight can actually be signed. So at least we know the fight is signed. But with that being said, this is Boxing Facts or Fiction. I need you to hit that like button, hit that